Hi, everybody.
Hello there.
I'm Jerry.
And I'm Linda.
We are the Newcomers, and we live in the Villages, Florida. We're retired. Been retired 15 years. You believe that?
No.
Almost. 15 years.
I'm having fun.
Yeah. I mean, we're very fortunate because a lot of people retire and then don't have a lot of time or health to do things, but we do, and that's why we have this show. Not only, I mean, it helps keep us active and do a lot of fun things, but we want to share that with you and help you keep your retirement active, healthy, and happy.
You know, to add to that, I had a friend that just retired back in Indiana, and she said she is bored. She just retired and she's not liking it. And I said, my sister and I were talking, and we said, the best thing about retirement is doing anything you want to do and doing it when you want to do it. But you need to have some kind of an outlet, some kind of a hobby, something that you're interested in, so you don't just sit on the couch and watch TV all day. You know, and that's what the lifestyle in the Villages has helped us get out and do so many things. And
meet so many people.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
That's a good thing. And our show is centered around helping folks in their retirement years. And one thing this past week, we went on our cruise, okay? And we got back and I got the mail, as we do. And we found out that we never have to buy another meal the rest of our lives. Because all of these companies with all these financial planners send you these things for a free meal. This one's Meet Thursday, August 28th, 11 a.m. at Palmer Legends. They have good food there.
Yeah.
A free meal if you listen to their spiel. Here's one at Citrus Hills Golf and Country Club. Another one, Financial. Lunch and Learn, a complimentary lunch from Baldwin Brothers Funeral Home. And that's at Mezzaluna. That's a nice Italian restaurant. Here's another one for a dinner workshop. Where's that one? I have to open it. I'm not going to open it. Here's one for Evans Prairie Country Club. Learn how you can live pain-free life without the use of drugs. I'd hate to give up our drugs, wouldn't you?
What?
Here's another one for Palmer Legends. With a different company. See there, we've got 7 meals right there. A complimentary dinner for 2 at Hampton Inn and Suites. How cool is that?
Yeah, this is Belglade for some kind of financial workshop.
Belglade Country Club.
On and on. So yeah, you can eat free if you want to.
That was in one batch of mail we picked up after our cruise. So, hey, you never have to pay for meals down here if you go to all these things.
All the seminars.
And I want to give a shout out to the Copelands. Now they live in Strasburg, Virginia. We met them at our son's promotion for the Navy.
Yeah.
And they sent us, they live near a battlefield, and part of it was even on their own property. They sent me 5 bullets, Civil War bullets that they excavated on their own property, because they know I'm a history buff.
He loves
And here's
Civil
one
War.
of them, look at that.
Civil War.
Who knows the story behind that thing?
Yeah.
But there are 5 of them here, and that was so nice of them.
How sweet.
Because this is, I guarantee you, I will keep these and pass them down to my children, and they'll pass them down to their children. A Civil War artifact. That is so cool, and we've got
really cool.
5 of them.
That's really neat.
Yeah.
Very thoughtful. Thank you for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And they said it's from the Fishers Hill Battlefield in Virginia. So thank you for that, the Copelands. And
Very nice.
yeah, just love that.
We also got something else in the mail. We got this again. This is our second batch of beef liver pills. So whoever's out there that sent us something a long time ago and didn't change the address from where you're sending things to and hoping that you're getting your medicine, we're getting your medicine and we can't figure it out. So.
Or you think we need some beef liver in our life.
So I'm sorry, you might be anemic, but I think somebody better check on your mailing return address.
Well, we've taken a while to get to it, but we have a good show for you. On today's show,
we check out the real estate market.
How high is our electric bill?
We will take a look at the cruise beautifying our community.
Feel nervous about a roundabout? One of our viewers has a suggestion.
Is your garage hurricane proof?
We'll have another bubble wrap and a whole lot more.
Hit
it, Wally.
Send us your questions, we've got your answers. Jerry and Linda's Mailbag Monday.
We're so glad you could be with us today. And earlier we said that Linda mentioned about the beef liver pills. We talked about that on our Wednesday night show.
Right.
We have a live show on Wednesday nights. If you're not catching that, please do. And we also are going to promote something this week that we think is really going to be fun, and you're going to love it, because Saturday we are going to be at Lowe's here in Wildwood from 10 to 12. There's a big giveaway. The Peach Truck is coming and is going to give away to you and me and anybody else that registers a crate of peaches. They're going to give away 2,000 crates of peaches.
Ooh, lots of peach cobbler coming.
To get those peaches, all you have to do is come over there and show them that you're a Lowe's Rewards member. There's no charge for that. It's not a credit card or anything like that. Just show them you're a Lowe's Rewards member. And before then, go to thepeachtruck.com and register, and you can go there and pick up a free crate of peaches. And we'll be there, and it's going to be a big day.
Wow, that's
We're
gonna be
looking forward to
exciting.
it. August 30th, come in, that's Saturday morning. It's going to be on from 10 to 4, so you can come anytime throughout the day until they run out. But 2,000 cases, what a giveaway.
That's going to be amazing. I'm going to start looking through all my peach recipes now.
You love peaches,
I
don't
do,
you?
I do,
Yeah.
I do, I do.
So hopefully we will see you there.
Yes. I don't know if any of you got the chance to go outside and look at the planets that all lined up this week. On August the 17th or the 20th, I believe, were the dates. Early in the morning, they had like 6 planets that were lined up. And boy, I got a chance to see that one morning. And it was about 10 till 6. Got a glorious picture. And it was so neat to think that those planets were all right there over right at the top of our neighbor's house. And it was just beautiful.
Yeah, those are nice pictures. And she got up and she told me she took them. I said, wow, those are beautiful. So we wanted to share that with you. And what's this about water cannons?
Well, the Project Wide here in the villages has come up with some solutions to the hot pools, especially the pools that are the sports pools. They get so hot when they're doing the water aerobics or the volleyball, especially the volleyball classes, and they're going to have these cannons that shoot water into the cool water to cool down the temperature, so the athletes will be more comfortable. So that's amazing. All the sports pools are going to get that.
Really? Well, I'll be anxious to see that.
I know.
Yeah. We'd also like to ask you to please share our show. On the right side, you'll see a thing that's where you can share. And that would be a big help to us. We'd like to grow our viewership, and that's one way you can do it, besides when you ordinarily like and comment on our videos. So thank you all for doing that. We appreciate it. We're going to start off with a viewer video today. This is Scott Weaver.
How you doing, Jerry and Linda? Scott Weaver here again. I was just curious. I'm actually out on a bike ride, and I'm on a moto path for their golf carts. And I was just curious, am I supposed to be on this with bikes, or is it only strictly for the golf carts? Let me know.
Thank you, Scott. Where's your helmet there, buddy?
Oh, yeah.
I know why he doesn't wear a helmet. That's a good-looking dude, right?
He's
I call him
good-looking.
Mr. Hollywood.
He is.
He has a handyman business called Leave It to Weaver. He's a builder. And, you know, that multimodal path is just fine for you. It's good for bikes. It's good for golf carts. So no problem whatsoever. You ride along there, but get yourself a helmet, buddy. We'd hate to lose you.
That's right.
We need viewer videos. So just like Scott, take one with a question and send it in to us at villagesnewcomers@gmail.com. Make it about a minute or less and send it in, and we'll get you on the air. Every quarter we get a copy of this, the market update from the villages. And it will tell you how many new homes sold, how many pre-owned homes sold, how many days they were on the market, what the average price is. And if you look at this, it's interesting. The pre-owned homes, like ours, sold for an average of $478,000 in quarter 2. Now this year to date, the average for a pre-owned home was $492,000. So it dropped a little bit, $14,000. But still, that's pretty high. Now, if we drop down to new homes, that's homes and villas, the average sales price over quarter 2 was $477,000. But the year to date is 436,000. So the price of new homes actually rose in quarter two. Interesting. New homes average day on the market is 10 days in quarter
Wow.
two. Yeah, 10 days, that's
Wow.
it. Act fast.
If you want a new home, act fast.
Yeah. Now the pre-owned homes were on the market for an average of 59 days. That's 2 months. But still, 2 months is not long to wait. I think nationwide the market's not doing quite that well. In quarter two, the Villages sold 1,740 homes, and year to date, 3,213. So that's the state of the union here in the Villages. The homes are still selling. Pre-owned homes take a little longer, but they sell for a little bit more. There it is. We had a question from a viewer asking why the Villages always look so nice. Well, we happened to catch a crew out, and you can see them here, replacing flowers. How often do they replace the flowers?
They replace the flowers every 3 months. And I think that's amazing because they're just so beautiful. You never see weeds. It's just absolutely spotless in those little gardens. And it's something to look forward to when you come into the Villages.
But I've noticed a trend, and as you look in that video, those are not really flowers, those are perennials. They are, it looked like, and I can't remember, I don't know how to say this, some of you gardeners out there will tell me, Lorope,
Yeah.
something like that. It's a green spider plant type of creature there that they plant, and they look good.
Yeah.
And it's less maintenance, and you won't have to replace it so often. So I think that the cost might be getting to them, and they're doing things that are a little more.
But everything's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's still very pretty
Still
here.
beautiful. Still
We love it. We know it feels like Disney World. Bob and Sue write, you were happy about your electric bill years ago, just wondering if it has raised or still very low as you had when you first moved to the Villages. Well, thank you, Bob and Sue, for that question. It's hard to talk about electric bills because it depends what time of year we're talking.
Right.
If we were talking December, January, February, it would be very low. But this month we've had our highest bill so far.
Yeah.
For the month of July, it was $238.59. And we were paying a 240 year-round average in Indiana. So this is 7 years later, and that's our high bill. So we're doing pretty good there. And I noticed, Linda, that the hot bucks came back.
Oh, good.
Now our bill was $250, but they apply some hot bucks. It's kind of a discount, and we appreciate that.
Yeah.
And on our bill, you can see that $5.95. We have that surge protector outside that helps us against electrical damage during lightning strikes.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you've got your state tax and such on there. And there's a facility fee every month. So there we go. Last month, it was $229. This month, it was $238. I expect that will go down a lot next month, and more the month after, and more the month after, until probably next July, it'll start creeping, June or July, it'll start creeping back up. But that's a look at what we pay on that electric bill. As we're not doing the word jumble, we've gone to either pictographs or riddles or something like that, just a little fun break during our show. And here it is this week. The symbols go together to make something that you should have heard of. Can you look at that? Maybe pause your video for a minute, and I'll tell you the answer shortly. Well, there you have the word mad over a square and the word garden. Mad is on Square Garden, Madison Square Garden. You got it, didn't you? A lot of you got it. That was a pretty easy one. We'll do better next week. Send those in if you have something fun for us.
It's time for bubble wrap.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. That recent rainstorm was just too much for my old keypad on my outside garage door opener. So I bought another one on Amazon. I'm going to install it and show you how it's done. I'm going to reuse the wall anchors that are already in here so we don't have to drill a new hole. Because the holes didn't align with the last opener, I'm drilling a new hole for this one. You have to hit the Learn button on your garage door opener. Your light will flash, and within about 30 seconds, type in the code that you want to use, and then hit open or close or start stop, whatever's on the new opener you just bought. Now that I've programmed my code, I'm going to give it a test. And voila! Replacement took about 5 minutes, maybe 6 or 7 with the drilling. It's not a hard job. I'm Peter Bernard, and that's this week's Bubble Wrap.
Thank you, Peter. Peter always has ways to enhance our everyday lives, to keep our house shipshape. We appreciate it. If you have any ideas for Peter, send them to the address in our video description. Greg and Britta sent in this question.
They warned us about the palmetto bugs that are everywhere, are very big and can even fly. Ew! I thought about carrying around a badminton racket to fight them off. Is this a real concern? If so, which badminton racket would you recommend? Well, I don't see palmetto bugs flying around in your face and around you. No, I don't see them at all. So I don't think they're the problem people think they are.
We've been here, it'll be 7 years in what, 3 months or so, 4 months?
Yeah.
And we've seen a couple.
Yeah.
And I didn't tell you, but the last time you were in Indiana,
Yeah.
there was a big old boy here on the floor.
Oh, Lord.
And it was probably that big. And I couldn't catch him, and he went under the couch and never to be seen again. But that was a month and a half ago,
I think they're
and
dead.
never saw him again.
No.
So not a big problem, but we think that they come into your house with cardboard boxes and things like that.
Yeah.
So, if you go rooting around in the trash and you bring a box into your house,
Yeah.
don't do that. Let's set that thing, empty that box outside and leave the
Right.
box outside.
That's true.
But most things are nice, like Amazon boxes. We don't have to worry about that. And when we come back from the grocery store, we don't have to worry. But I'd be leery about taking something out of somebody else's garage and bringing it into your house.
Right.
Just
Yeah. Cardboard boxes. Beware.
beware. One of our viewers says that they've lived here for a decade and they've seen many people that don't know how to negotiate a roundabout. So they sent us a diagram. They recommend these signs well before the roundabout. Now that makes sense if you look at it. Left lane only if you're going straight or you're turning left. In other words, don't turn left from the right lane. Mm-hmm. If you're in the right lane, you're going to go straight or you're going to turn right. So it makes sense, right? I mean, it's just common sense.
Right.
But where we have trouble are when the markings on the road are confusing. And when you go around a roundabout, sometimes that right lane can go all the way around the roundabout also. And that's when this left lane wants to turn
And go straight.
and go into the third turn. It's hard to describe. You got to live it to know it. But yeah, that would help. So thank you, Greg, for sending that in. And I noticed that you also copied the villages on this, or the county actually on this. So the villages has very little to do with the roadways. Those roadways are property of the county, so they deal with that. But there could be some better markings out there, I think, although they do try. There are markings at every roundabout.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, Greg. Thank you.
Dick and Brenda asked us about hurricane garage doors. Most homes in the villages, especially new ones, more likely have hurricane-proof garage doors. They're heavy-duty steel bars that can be seen attached to the inside of the door.
Yeah, they say those bars will protect you up to 180 miles an hour. We have them on our garage door, and you see the pictures there. They're just extra structure to hold that garage door, which is very thin metal. And we have felt the effects of that blowing in during a heavy storm. Even with those, it does give a little bit. So actually, I have used pool noodles and everything else in the bumper of my car to brace that garage door.
Right.
Don't know if that's needed or not, but it made me feel better. But yeah, if you can update. You can update your garage to include those braces. They sell kits at Lowe's, Home Depot, places like that. If you don't have it, you might get a little peace of mind from putting those extra bracings on your garage door here in Florida. Mm-hmm. Today we don't have a sweet and a salty. We actually have two that are kind of salty. And we're going to let Linda read the salties. She likes to read the salties.
Hi, Jerry and Linda. Why run the snowbirds down? You may not mean to, but it comes across that way. I'm a snowbird. It's offensive.
That's Lucinda.
Lucinda.
What do you think? Do we run the snowbirds down?
I don't think so. I disagree with you, Lucinda. We love snowbirds. Our best friends are snowbirds. We've got tons of best friends that are snowbirds. So I don't think we would ever run them down at all.
No, we make fun of them sometimes because it's just fun. But no, they pay their dues 12 months a year,
Yes,
and they're not even here.
Right.
They're paying your fees
Yeah.
for you to enjoy the villages while they're gone. So, no, we don't run them down, Lucinda. And
No,
I know you're one, and we salute you.
Yeah, we miss them.
Another one. This is by David K. Just stop and take 6 months off and come back. You're burned out.
What? Okay. What makes you think we're burned out?
I would encourage you to take 6 months off and study your grammar a little bit. I gotta have a little fun, you know. You know, a few weeks ago we asked you to send in some celebrity lookalikes, and we got 3 or 4 last week and shared them with you. This week we only got one submission, and one of our viewers said that I look like Brian Wilson, the Beach Boy that just passed away a couple weeks ago. See those pictures of Brian Wilson? What do you think? I gotta admit, I kind of do think I do. And thanks for the comparison there. That's given me good vibrations.
Let's dance.
Yeah. Send those pictures in. If you think you know somebody that looks like a celebrity, send us in the photo. We'll make a comparison and give everybody a look and see what they think.
Okay, we're here at Scooples. Really good air conditioning in here. Lisa, what'd you get?
Rainbow sherbet in a sugar cone, and it's very good.
All right. And that one is $6.37. The sugar cone was $1 extra. And then I opted for the fattening stuff. I got the burger and kettle chips. The burger. Hot dogs and kettle chips with a cherry Coke. And mine is $13.86. So again, this was at Scooples.
On the square.
On the square that I ordered. All right.
Thank you for that look at Scooples. You know, sometimes viewers will send in videos. Audio is hard. It's very hard.
Yeah.
We're wearing microphones, but you probably won't have those when you do your out and about. Just get that camera close as you can. You know, that's why sometimes we look like extreme close-ups when we're out, when we do an off-the-cuff video with no microphones, because the only microphone's in the bottom of that phone.
Right.
And you got to get that real close. But thank you for the effort, and that looked good. And Scooples, we've eaten there many times. It's a great little place to get a treat when you're down in Brownwood.
Yeah, and it's not only that. They have little breakfasts and little lunch menus too. So it's a great little place to go.
Yeah.
Check it out.
It sure is. Let's get to those shout-outs.
And now it's time for Jerry and Linda's shout-outs.
Hey, if you watching our show, you're a friend of our channel. If you made it this far, you're almost 30 minutes into the show. You're a friend of our channel. So thank you for doing that. Send us your picture. We'll put it up there with these folks. We'll put a face to the name. And it's always fun to see you guys. So thank you so much. Don't forget that we still have some openings for our cruise next fall. We just got back from one that was an absolute ball. And we're going next year to Southampton, England. But then we're getting on an amazing ship, the Celebrity Ascent. Everything's included with the price. Your drinks, for those of you that drink alcohol, your Wi-Fi, your tips and gratuities, and just everything's included. It's a one package deal, $2,955.
That's a great price.
That's about half of what we paid for the last cruise.
Right.
So jump on this if you want it. It's not going to last long, I don't think. We'll put the information in the video description today. We've got a lot of things good in the video description. If you're watching us on TV, get on your phone and you can get to all the video description down there. I don't know how easy that is on the TV, but there's some good stuff to look at today, including those peaches, huh?
That's right.
That's going to do it for this week's edition of
Mailbag Monday.
And don't forget that this Saturday at Lowe's, right here in Wildwood, it's off of 466A. We're going to be there from 10 to 12, but the giveaway is going on all day. 2,000 crates of peaches. Just register at that address in the video description.
If you liked our video today, please press that like and subscribe button and share it with all your friends, neighbors, relatives, and everyone you know. Until next time.
See you when you get here.